What's up, family? Relationship Friday. I am KD Bo. Typically, Robin May joins me, but today we got a very special guest. He's that dude. He is the bishop, pastor, pope of Atlanta Metro Cathedral, Bishop Flynn Johnson. How you doing, sir?
Doing great.
Today, I want to do this Relationship Friday on changing your spouse. I think that is one of the, if not the biggest challenge, but one of the biggest challenges as it relates to relationships, and that is you marry someone as they are, but then you get on this whole role of, I just got to change you. Let's talk about that a little bit. And is there anything wrong with it? Let's say that.
Well, there's a problem with trying to change your mate.
Okay.
You usually can't. The more you try, the more they resist.
Wow.
But the problem with that is not understanding that when you say I do, you don't say I do to the person you thought. You say I do to the person that's going to become. That's the power of marriage.
Break that one down.
You both are becoming different people when you abide in this relationship called marriage.
So how do you know who that person is going to become? I mean, you look at the mama, you look at the parents, what do you do?
I would. I think that's part of it. But the other part of it is, you know what? Values. When I understand better today than I ever did before. After 46 years of marriage, I can tell you, if you don't have the same values, you won't make it. Of any examination couples ought to have before they say I do is, what do you value the most?
But we lied though, Bishop. I mean, and even if we're not overtly lying, you don't want to tell a person, yeah, I'll work for you, but most of the time I'm kind of lazy and I'm pretty much not going. I mean, when you say till death do we part, but most of us don't believe that when we get married.
That's true. Also, they don't have my premarital. If they had that, they would have to face it.
So what's one of the things that you deal with when you're dealing with a person in premarital?
Okay, I have a whole list of things that we deal with. One of them has to do with your values. What do you hold to be true? What do you think about yourself? What really do you hate? What are you willing not to put up with? Because whatever you're not willing to put up with, you're probably going to show up in your mate, and you're going to have to deal with it. So I ask those revealing questions, in preparing people for marriage, so they get an opportunity to speak their mind apart from romance.
Let me ask you this. All right, so you got this person that is good, 85, 90% good.
Right.
But they got that 10%, 15% that's a little bit ratchet. Is there anything wrong with changing that or wanting that to change? Or do you not need to marry that person until you see it all gone?
Everybody's got ratchet.
Okay, you got some ratchet, Bishop?
Come on, man. Every living person has got ratchet.
Okay.
But that's not the issue. The issue is, how happy am I willing to make you? If I come to this relationship saying, I want to make you happy because of what I see in you, everybody knows everybody's got that ratchet side. Engagement should be the process of discovering ratchet.
Oh.
And if you understand that, then when ratchet shows up, you can decide what you want to do about it. I try to help it happen as much as possible before they say I do.
That's what I say. I say, don't marry a person until it rains, because you never find the holes until it rains.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So what percentage of ratchet should you be okay with?
I don't think you should be okay with any of it, but you have to accept it because it's part of our nature.
Okay.
So the question is, does this person have the ability? Is the person I'm about to marry or about to connect with, do they have the ability and the willingness to change? Now, if they don't, then you might want to reconsider that person. And of course, if you look at it the other way, do I have the willingness to change? Do I care enough about you that I'd be willing to adjust my attitude, my actions, or my reactions because I care that much about you?
So it's not my job to change you. It's my job to change me.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, then there you go. Relationship Friday. If you got comments, you can post and repost and all this kind of stuff.